Atiku Issa, the factional president of the National Association of Nigerian Students, who accused President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's son, Seyi Tinubu, of kidnapping and torturing him over his refusal to accept a 100 million naira bribe to support President Tinubu, has now released a statement on Facebook apologizing to Seyi Tinubu. He stated,
"Guys, well, I know too much for this country. This president of National Association of Nigerian Students came online to say that the president's son manhandled him, that they beat and tortured him. Now he is out again to say so many things. Guys, let us watch this video. When we return, we'll continue. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more updates. Subscription is actually free. Thank you."
Atiku Issa, the factional president of the National Association of Nigerian Students, who accused President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's son, Seyi Tinubu, of kidnapping and torturing him over his refusal to accept a 100 million naira bribe to support President Tinubu, has now released a statement on Facebook apologizing to Seyi Tinubu. He stated that he was misled by Ladoja Olushola into believing that the president's son was responsible for orchestrating the attacks against him. Issa made the damaging statements on April 30th during a press conference in Abuja, saying that the Minister of Youth Development had offered him the 100 million naira bribe and that he was subsequently attacked and abducted. His apology to Seyi Tinubu on Facebook has been met with reactions. Well, let me read a part of his post before I take this comment. Well, Issa wrote on Facebook, allegedly, that it has become imperative to note that the offer of 100 million naira, which was alleged was made to me to support President Tinubu, was clearly untrue, as Ladoja Olushola, who was desperate to get me out of my legitimate position as the duly elected president of the National Association of Nigerian Students, fed me the lies and half-truths for the sole purpose of achieving his selfish agenda of taking over the reins of the student body through the back doors. It was also Ladoja Olushola who warned me that Mr. Seyi Tinubu could order my and thereafter instruct the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kayode Egbetokun, to bury the matter. I also stated, among other things, that Seyi Tinubu led thugs to the venue of my inauguration. This was very untrue. I made these claims owing to the picture of Seyi Tinubu painted to me by Ladoja Olushola, who swore to me that Seyi was doing everything to ensure I am not alive to serve my tenure as NAN's president. In fact, I later found out that Mr. Seyi was nowhere near the venue. And this is supposed to be coming from Comrade Atiku Issa on Facebook. Rufai, when I read the statement, I said the statement is incomplete. He did not explain to me as to us as to who actually ordered the beating. Who beat him up? I mean, we need more, from him if, he actually put out the statement. We have covered the story at length. But, we got a statement, I believe, from, the NANS group. And if I can read that statement, it wrote, despite the recent public outcry about the abduction of Comrade Atiku Issa Abubakar and the disruption of the inauguration of NANS executives at Wells Carton Hotel, Asokoro, Abuja, Comrade Issa Atiku Abubakar has not been seen in public. He has been detained in the hospital and all his means of communication has been confiscated by the Department of State Services, DSS, as I speak with you now. He is still convalescing. I want the general public to disregard any statement of apology purportedly emanating from him, as this is coming from a coerced and subjugated comrade. We will provide updates about the incidents as the events unfold, and we want to implore all Nigerians to speak up at this precarious period of repression. And this statement is from Orowole Eniola Awoyemi, and he is the NANS PRO, Dr. Bachi, are you laughing at my English? I did it well, didn't I? My Yoruba. I'm doing well. I can't be sitting with two Ogun. Yes, exactly. Two Ogun greats and not be able to speak Yoruba. But this is really a sad incident, Rufai. We're getting these two reports now, one from the PRO, and then we're getting a Facebook post, not a video, not a comment, not a voice note from Issa.
So a couple of things. I mean, it speaks for itself. A man has been bruised. He's in hospital recovering. He put out this message. He said all his phones were with DSS and all of that. All of a sudden, you see a message from him saying otherwise. Then who beat him in the first place?
Who beat him?
So
that's
today,
my own. Who beat this man?
We begged Carlton Wells here to please show us the CCTV footage. Let's have a full CCTV footage. We've not been able to see anything for that. I called for, when I was making my, my depositions here, a full independent investigation without the police, without the DSS. Because when you say the DSS are taking this up and all of that, they are already part of this case. I want something devoid of them. I know there are security agencies, but something devoid of them. And now you're seeing a quick reporter that, hey, this intimidation, somebody could write something through the page. Except we have a full-on deposition from the man that was beating himself. I will not believe any apology that was written. You see, it just shows high-handedness in this country. We must be able to get to the end of the matter. And why is NAS featuring prominently in the affairs of politics? That shows that Nigeria is already being bastardized. If you're supposed to be a student union to fight for the rights of bodies, see, if politicians want to do politics in the university level, they should set up APC youth wing in universities, like they do in other parts. They should set up PDP youth wing in universities. So the Conservative Party in England has a youth wing in Oxford. Most of the people that eventually become prime ministers, they were members of the Conservative Party from university days. Let us leave independent associations away from politics, because all of this is connected to 2027. So except we have an independently verified case here, apart from the security agencies, they will not move further. But it is sad that now we have brought this heinous politics and dirty policy we play into NANS and student affairs.
Unnecessary.
That's just it.
Well, we want to know who beats Comrade Issa. That really is what it is. And we want to see him in.
My people, wahala not too much for this country. This man, this president of Association of Nigerian Students, came out a few days ago to tell Nigerians that Seyi Tinubu ordered boys to rough handle him. And now, as you can see in the video, he looked so swollen. In fact, they really dealt with him. Now they are releasing his post on a Facebook saying that Seyi Tinubu is innocent, that what he said is no longer true. I mean, he is now changing his statement. He is now changing the narrative. But this time around, not with a video. Because the time he tell us that Seyi wanted to buy him, that they offered him 100 billion naira bribe, he refused to collect. That they wanted him to support the president, but he doesn't want to. That is why they want to buy him. Now they are changing the narrative. What stopped the guy from coming out and addressing the people still with a video? And now you can see what the PR said. He said that the guy is in the hospital, that we should disregard this Facebook post that they say that he made. Which kind of country did this one? From one problem to the other, from one story to the other. And after a while now, this one will just slide. This one, they will just sweep it under the carpet. Nothing is being regulated in this country. And now, as long as you belong to that political class, your sins are forgiven. As long as you get godfather, as long as your papa get money, you can do so many things and get away with it scot-free. They say the rule of law will do prevent Nigeria, but I doubt, because from what I'm seeing and what most Nigerians are seeing, rule of law is only applicable to the downtrodden. Who bastardized this boy? How they beat person like this? They should come out and tell us. And if the guy said that is no longer the president's son that he mentioned in the first place that beats him, please let the guy tell us who now beats him. Maybe they know they do all this propaganda in this country. You don't too much. For the past 2 years, we've been living on God. But still, every day, you can never wake up in Nigeria and hear good news. You can never wake up and hear, oh, inflation have actually come down. At least you can now buy a bag of rice, 50,000. You can never come out and say, oh, our baby step of pain don't finish, so now we'll be buying fuel the normal price we used to buy it. No, instead you'll be hearing one year story from one story to the other. Guys, please, I will see you in my next video. Do like this video, comment and share, turn on the post notification so that anytime I upload a new video you will be the first to get notified. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and have dominion. Bye bye.